Do you have more than one type of exercise? Hi, I'm Bernice Hunt, and I am a brain health specialist. I work with women just like you who are starting to notice a few memory challenges, and I help you to stay sharp so that as you age, you can still travel, have fun with your grandkids, and experience new adventures without missing a beat. As a wellness coach for more than 12 years, I've heard a lot of people tell me what they used to do in terms of exercise, or that they now walk for exercise. Unfortunately, you do not get brownie points for what you used to do. And although walking is a very good thing, if you're serious about having a better brain, you need to do more than just walk when it comes to exercising. Okay, did you catch my last video? I had a video a few days ago, and it was about how regular exercise affects your brain. And trust me, there's a lot of good things coming from regularly exercising when we talk about the brain. So if you did not catch it, it's still on my YouTube channel or it's on my Facebook page, Keep Your Brain Sharp. Go to that, either one of those, and you can find it there. But today I wanted to talk specifically about the types of exercises that will best help your brain and also give you some examples. So here's the key. The key is consistency. We're talking about regular exercising. You know how they say, what's the best exercise to do? The one that you will do. All right. So what you're doing regularly is very important. And the key is to be consistent with that. Okay. Whatever you're choosing to do. Now, most of us already know about aerobic exercise and how good it is for your heart and also for your brain. Okay, so we're talking not just about cardiovascular, but we're also talking about stretching, and we're talking about strengthening or resistance training, because all those three types of exercises are increasing your blood flow to your brain. And that's what you want. You want your brain to be getting more oxygen. You want your brain to be getting more nutrients to your brain. It's going to help you with your mood. Mm-hmm. It's going to help you to have new brain cells popping up all around you. So it's a good thing to have that blood flow going to your brain. And that happens with your aerobic exercise, with your stretching and your strengthening. And a lot of you also know about the brain games. Okay, we call them brain games. All right, that's a type of executive functioning when you are making decisions, when you're having your working memory operating, okay, when you're doing planning. And that improves your brain also if you involve yourself in those kind of things. And you know what those are. Those are like your puzzles and your word searches and your Sudoku and your brain teasers, your checkers, all those kinds of things, okay, and video games as well. Okay, so people are doing that, but there's also another part to executive functioning, another type which you may not be doing, but also will improve your executive functioning, and that's going to be dancing. Dancing, which you like to do, that is a good executive functioning. You're doing a lot of planning, a lot of working memory. Okay. Yeah. And also playing an instrument. It's drums. That's a lot of exercise. Yeah. Piano. But you're also doing that working memory and you're doing that planning and those decision makings. Okay. In any kind of sport, basketball, soccer, those kind of things also involves getting your muscles going, but it also involves your executive functioning. Okay. You have to plan where that ball is going to go. You have to make some decisions about what you're doing. Okay. So those are also excellent things and great things you can do with your grandkids. Okay. If you want to get that physical. The other kind of exercise that you should think about doing is those that involve your reaction time. How long it takes your body to respond to something. Reaction time. For that, we're talking about ping pong, tennis, yeah. We're talking about those kind of things. We're also talking about juggling, which is a fun thing to do. We're talking also about video games or catching a ball in some way or fashion, throwing it and catching a ball. You're having to judge. You're going to have to plan. All right. So that's working on executive functioning. So there's things like that you can do. The other kind of game or kind of exercise that you can do is coordination games. And coordination games also can be a fun thing that you can do with family or friends, or you can do them just by yourself. Okay, if they're dealing with eye-hand coordination, with eye-foot coordination, it's good for your balance, improves your balance, and it improves your attention, and it also reduces your risk of falling, and also you have less joint pain. So you should work on doing some of those. We're talking about jumping rope, and one of our sons got me a virtual, I don't know if it's virtual jump rope because it's actually the handles. meant to bring it here. It's actually the handles, but there's no rope. But you swing around, you twirl around the handles, and you jump like you're pretending you're jumping over a rope, but there's no rope. But still, so you don't have to worry about tripping yourself. You don't have to worry about making all that noise hitting the floor. But it is actually good exercise and lots of fun too. So there's jump rooming thing you can do. Again, you can do dancing, you can do beanbag toss. So you can have someone playing with you, or you can do it by yourself. So just because somebody's not there to play a game with you is no reason why you cannot play a game. And also there's pickleball, which is a great game that people are into, especially the older group, and swimming, those kind of things. Biking, get on a bike, which I want to get a bike. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so coordination games are very, very good for your brain as well. And here's the point. As we get older, unfortunately, our culture is in this rut where as we get older, we decrease our exercise. And we should be just doing the opposite. As we get older, we should become more intentional about our exercise and more consistent about our exercise. And we should increase the intentional exercises that we're doing, okay? Because research is telling us that almost 50% of older adults do not exercise. That is not good for your body, and it's definitely not good for your brain. In fact, the stats we're talking about, there's about 25% of older adults do some type of light exercise. I guess that's better than nothing. But if you're serious about, if you really want your brain to stay intact and stay sharp, got to get better than that. 8%, only 8% of older adults were actually doing more than we're doing at least 2 types of exercise. They were doing aerobics and they were doing strengthening, which is very good. But as I just talked about, if you really want your brain to get better, you need to add some of those other types as well. Include some of the other types. Don't stop the aerobics, don't stop the strength training, but include also your coordination exercise, your reaction time exercises. Those are good to do as well. And your executive functioning exercises, all right? So those are things that we want to do, because if you want a better brain, you got to do what you got to do. All right, so if you like to know more about the exercises or get more ideas about the exercises you can do, I am happy to share that with you and give you a list of various exercises in those areas. Just connect with me. You can go to my website, keepyourbrainsharp.com, and contact me, and I'll be happy to send you some ideas, okay? Because your brain's destiny is in your hands.